This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Our goal with our videos is to empower you to be able to do the repairs on your own and save a whole lot of money and also get that great feeling of having fixed it by yourself.
If you get a crack in your ceiling due to normal settling of your home on a popcorn ceiling, it is possible to get rid of the crack. It's just kind of difficult to match the color of the existing popcorn ceiling with the patching compound, but it can be done. So we'll learn a couple of tricks to do that today. This one is a little bit too light, so I need to darken it, and I'm just using joint compound, which is basically what you use to make texturing on a wall and texturing on a ceiling. You can just get it at the hardware store, and you add a little bit of a brown color to it by using, believe it or not, soy sauce works really good. And then you just want to fill in the crack. This has already been filled in. You want to be a little bit careful not to overfill it, because then you get rid of these gaps and then you don't see the popcorn texture as well, so it doesn't look as uniform. We can see the crack though went this way, came over, and came down. But the crack is now gone, but we have to make this color a little bit better. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So this is the all-purpose joint compound. You can see it's kind of lighter and probably won't match your popcorn ceiling. This has been darkened a little bit. You can see it's somewhat darker. And what we're going to do now is make it even a little darker than it was, because it's close, but probably has to go a few shades darker. So to do that, I have a jar that I can seal. I think this is maybe an old mayonnaise jar. And I put in some joint compound, and I mix it with a little bit of water to make it somewhat more liquidy. And to get this darker, I'm going to add some of this stuff. This is basically soy sauce, and it's pretty close to the color that you'd want. So I'm just going to add a little bit. You can see it's like a dark brown. And then I'll take the brush and mix it around until I have a uniform color. So that did darken it. And then I'll paint that on, but then you may notice that it's darker than the surrounding ceiling. But when this stuff dries, it dries by 3 or 4 shades. So you can let it dry, just do it in a small area. And if you notice that it's still not dark enough, then you can do this process again. Just add a little bit more of the darkening agent, and this is just a type of a soy sauce. Any kind of thing like this would work. It just has to be a water-based type thing. We can see now that that is a lot darker, so I'll paint that on. That's the original color. But if you use this, unless your ceiling's fairly new, it's going to probably be too light when it dries. So this is just a way to darken it up. So next we'll show you just how to apply that. So we can see it's pretty close to the right shade. It needs to go a little darker. And can use a little paintbrush. Just dab it on there. So you can see it's pretty dark, but as it dries it gets much lighter. So do a little test area there. And then we'll show you guys once it's dry. Now if you end up being too dark, it's okay. You can add more of the joint compound to lighten it up, and just use the same technique. So it's that easy. You gotta do a little trial and error until you nail that exact shade.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We really appreciate your support. And when you get a chance, please press the subscribe button below so you can be subscribed, and also the notification bell so we can send you more videos about appliance repair. Please also give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you really liked the video and it really helped you, please press this new applaud button, and you can show your support and also get a nice clapping hands for your video. Thanks again.